Lately been feeling so godly, undefeated and no one can stop me. Man, it's not thinking only the toppy. These niggas been hating and plotting, cause I stack and been chasing that broccoli.
No, this isn't a dream. No, this isn't a glitch. No, this isn't fake. Yes, this is real life. Island Talk is back, baby. It's been a minute. Back, baby. You know, they've been hitting me up on the DMs like, yo, when's the next episode dropping? I'm like, geez, ignore, block. So many times, you know, you got the questions too. I know you got the questions.
Who's Black Guy Bob?
Oh my God, when's the next episode?
I know.
That fly guy at?
Oh my God, so annoying. But we back. We back. So today we got lined up a very special episode. Season finale specials, matter of fact.
Yes, sir.
And since we're gonna go to 2021, we gotta get back into the fitness. You know what I mean?
You know the vibes.
New Year resolutions coming up.
Get back into the fitness.
Yeah, because you know a lot of y'all gonna be in the gym after
January 1st, we know.
So you might see somebody in there.
New Year.
I know Jeff's bank account might start looking a lot crazy because that New Year resolution shit really.
Yes.
Perfect time to promote.
But today we have a very special guest who's obviously gonna talk to us more about fitness. Without saying much more, I think she's have a great base. Always has the clients on deck. Brian's one of the biggest clients, matter of fact. We got this it was a referral from Brian specifically.
Got him nice and right in the gym.
Yeah, we got a personal friend here, you know, personal friend here.
Know what I mean?
So,
we got Jess, Miss
Jess?
Build the Booty.
Yes. Hi guys, my name is Jessica, also known as Build the Booty. You can normally find me at the gym in LA Fitness, usually training a few girls, making sure that just their forms are good and that they're making their way to just being a happier person, because I know that like in this day and age it's most important to be happy, and after a crazy ass year I know that a lot of people are finding happiness, and this new year is definitely like the great start for that. So I'm just so grateful to be in a position to like personally train girls and just like help them just feel better about themselves and become stronger, and just become stronger physically, stronger mentally, emotionally. And it's like I feel blessed at the end of such a crazy year, at the end of the day. Like,
yes, thank God. Yes, we are back. Thank God all of us have been COVID free.
That's a fact.
And all
that's a blessing itself.
We wish y'all the best to your families. Hopefully everybody
Happy holidays.
Safe.
Yes.
Wear your mask, you know. Do your part.
6 feet.
Yeah, 6 feet, you know.
How long you been doing the fitness thing for? What has it been something you've been doing for a long time?
Yeah, where did this all start out?
I want to say originally it started probably back in like 2015, so about 5 years ago is kind of where I started to dabble in the idea of trying to work out. I was super skinny so I just didn't think that going to the gym was like to actually gain weight. I felt like everybody went to the gym to lose weight and I had to be running on the treadmill. So even though I wanted to get bigger, I didn't think the gym was really for me. But once I started going and actually like started staying consistent, that's where I really saw all of my like results. And once I started just staying committed and like figuring out my eating, like that I was eating right, making sure I was eating my protein, that's really when like the actual change around happened. But consistently, I would say working out has been for the last 2 years, like consistently with no breaks.
Did you get into it like on your own? Like you get any help, or you just did everything on your research on everything on your own?
I definitely just kind of jumped into it on my own and just like figured it out on the way, I would say, which is why I'm really grateful that like I'm there for other girls who they don't really have to wing it and go through all the mistakes that I did, where it's like I would be working out at first and people will come to me and fix my form because they're like, hey, you know, if you're careful, you can actually injure yourself. So I've had to learn the hard way, and that's where I, you know, just did a little bit more research myself for forms and stuff. But
anybody you look up to in the fitness field that you get some tips from? And
my favorite fitness guru, fitness model is Katya Elise Henry. I don't know if you guys heard of her. You guys probably follow her on IG.
She's made my Explore page once or twice.
I'm sure she has, for sure. I think she's beautiful and she's all natural, and she has the same kind of message that I have, which is like love yourself and just do whatever you can to make yourself happy.
I'm all natural too. So
all natural.
So in regards to the gym experience, because no, here at Island Talk, we like the tea a little bit. Okay. All right, just a little bit, not a lot of tea. You know,
just a gossip. Just a
little tea.
Like a little tea, just spice it up a little bit.
I think I'll sip mine.
Give me your thirstiest, like most weirdest, I don't know,
shit.
story that you've seen at the gym? Because I know for a fact, I've always saying like being a girl at the gym is a very difficult task because dudes are wilding.
So we see this shit all the time at the gym.
See this all the time.
Nigga really have all girl gyms?
They do, and I think,
But not as much.
Not as much. You know,
All-girl gyms
there's a lack of
It-
representation.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah.
I did hear some.
It's more centered around like studios and like yoga.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
right.
really weightlifting for
Right.
all girls.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know why.
I think it's probably like somewhat illegal.
Honestly,
loophole.
I would love
Yeah.
to like change that and be like the gym.
Yeah, because
that
they
is,
probably
like,
men probably
weightlifting
start
gym
suing them.
for
Absolutely.
women.
But
Yeah,
it's
because they're gonna want to get in, of course.
I want to go see
They're gonna
girls
wanna go.
at the gym. Wrong place, bro.
But it
Go to
gets-
the ball.
it gets
Like,
nasty.
what you doing?
Maybe a lot of these weirdos don't go in thinking of it, but then they're like, oh my god.
No, at the gym.
Reba.
Like I can imagine guys following you.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I don't know if you could give us like a quick synopsis of like the craziest, weirdest, most thirstiest.
So this, I'm just gonna say this one because it was the most recent.
Ooh.
Also, it's recent. How recent?
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a month ago.
Zoom in. Put the
Reba was in that gym a month ago.
Yes, I was there. I never pulled to no girl in the gym. That's what y'all. I
So,
was bugging.
so I'm a person who's very aware of her surroundings.
Okay.
Like, I just like to just be aware.
I got a picture that she
So-
seen nigga creeping on the
No,
low.
so I noticed that there was a guy that had been working out before. Like I just knew that I saw his workout clothes.
Okay.
I realized he had went to the locker room and changed because now he's in jeans and like different sneakers. He's like not in gym clothes anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I noticed that, and I'm at the squat rack in the corner. If you guys
This is
know what
Forest
I'm talking
Avenue,
about.
by the
yeah,
way?
the
Okay.
Forest Ave
Yeah.
Planet
Okay.
Fitness. I'm
If
in
you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I'm in the squat rack on the corner, and he comes by and he asks me like how many sets I have left, and I was kind of just
And he's
getting
in
started.
jeans at this
He's in
point.
jeans.
Wait, you have the Timbs on too? Yo,
He
what?
was in jeans.
Jeans and Timbs?
Oh, it might have been
You
me.
can't even. Yo, that was this nigga?
So I was kind of just getting started, and I had a crazy workout planned for my day, so I really wasn't really trying to give it up anytime
rush
soon.
it, yeah,
right.
Yeah. So I told him like I was just getting started. I have a lot like left, and then he was like, "Oh, do you mind if I work in with you?"
With your jeans and
Whoa,
Timbs.
that's
First of all, you can't
already.
squat with
Oh,
jeans
girl,
on.
don't
What
ask
you
no girl
doing?
to work in. That's already so. That's like gym etiquette.
No, I mean I've had some guys ask me that, and I can tell that it's just
Because
like
then you don't
in
want
the
to
nick
make
of
it.
time.
All right.
I don't know.
It's a thin line between
I don't
trying
know,
so
man.
hard not to
Listen.
let the girls fit in and trying so hard not like it's still a workout like place. So like you could do it.
Like
but
guys at
don't
each
be
other,
weird.
it's okay. But I feel like
I'm
a girl
listening to
guy
too much.
some
And don't
really
try to
do
go
it.
to the next rack with her. Like all right, she's done squatting. Now we're going to
Where we
the.
going next?
That's
else
where
we
it
got?
gets
What you got
weird.
going on? What you got
Wait,
going on?
so what the hell?
But some real shit, I'm just not gonna do that, bro. I'm not asking a girl, some
so-
random girl to work
Nah,
out.
of course
At first, I was like resistant.
Okay.
But he was really just like, oh, like I just wanted to get, I was waiting for it to be open, and I just wanted to get a quick like squat before I left.
Okay.
And I was kind of like, fine, I guess. And
Uh-oh.
it was so strange because he would do maybe like 6, right, and not even like a heavy weight. And then while I was doing mine, he would be standing directly behind me.
Oh, well.
Oh.
I did like
Trying to like
maybe,
spot you.
no, I
Just
don't
like-
spot.
No, just there. No, just there.
Not that the race really matters, but I just for my own sake of knowing, is this guy a white guy?
He was white.
Okay, cool. Makes sense. I just feel like a brother or a Spanish dude is not gonna do that.
No.
But a white guy would definitely ask.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
No.
then I asked him, then once it was just starting to bother me because he was standing mad close, and I just
Right.
felt like obviously you were on your way out, like there was no reason for you to actually like just
He
be
try to catch
there
it. He try to catch it
messing
done.
up my workout.
Jeez.
So I was
That's
just
wild.
like, is there a reason for you to be standing that close to me?
Oh shit!
Because I was just like, no, like at this point, like you're not even low, like.
Right.
And he got jeans on.
So he kind of like, oh, I didn't
the
realize
decent
that
sense for me.
I didn't realize I was standing that close, and then he moved back and he sat down on the lower back extension.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's right behind. Yeah,
it's right
yeah,
behind
when
it.
you
So now he's just sitting there looking at me instead. I just wrapped up and I just went to a different machine because I was just like, I'm not gonna deal with that.
just
Yo,
blew
don't
mine.
do, yo, guys,
and then,
don't do
mind
that.
you, and then
That's wild.
I realized as soon as I left, he left.
Oh,
It's not like he was like, great, I have a
gym
squat rack all to
sucks.
myself
you
now.
left you left the gym?
As soon as I left to go work out like
Oh,
at another
somewhere else.
machine,
He
he
went-
left
Oh,
the gym because he was on his
What
way
do
out
you mean I
already.
can't stand up your ass?
So I was just confused as why he
go to-
thought that was like a good approach.
Yeah.
Go to one by the old movie theaters.
Oh man. I
So,
said
have you guys ever tried to talk to a girl at the gym?
no.
I've never had,
I avoid it.
I haven't been in the gym long enough to.
That's not the place for it.
Nah, but
You
it's
need to
always
work out.
and it's always like a thing that we ever told to. I'm always telling them like, yo, don't talk to her because there's so many. the environment, especially like with how people are and how men are specifically, like even the pandemic doesn't slow down the horniness. Like even the mask is just, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
I've gotten hollered at with my mask on and a hoodie and like a coat. And
yeah.
We know. I hate when girls say that. Oh, how do you know? Like we know. The mask ain't stopping the mask.
Like, you cute.
We know.
The question: did anybody ever ask you for your actual number at the gym?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Honestly,
niggas is taking it far.
The quick route is usually I have a boyfriend. So
Okay, that's the
they
quick.
just leave you alone.
ASAP.
Yeah.
What about the pushback? You ever got pushback after that? Like, oh, it don't matter. I got to.
He don't let you have friends. And
Yeah.
It's like,
This might be a good one.
No, he doesn't,
What if a guy goes up to you and is like, oh, I know you do the build a booty. My sister really wants to get into this build a booty thing, but she's so shy, she's so scared.
I tell them.
So if you text me, I'm
Yo, this is Bobby. He's gonna do this. Get him out of here.
Together, we can figure out a way to get my sister in this gym.
I see the vision.
I've had someone do that.
Yo, somebody else told him it, Bobby.
Let's get someone. Talk it over.
My response was, let me get her Instagram.
I hit her up. And she's so shy.
I don't follow my sister because
I
I don't really fuck with her like that.
So then, why You're good. Yo.
Well, I guess
so funny.
let's try to get to the next account.
yes. So, how you feel about this? Do you feel like the younger generation should be more into fitness, or
I feel like this year has definitely opened everyone's eyes to fitness just because of the pandemic, and like you need to be healthy now.
Yeah.
You played sports
No,
growing up?
not consistently. No, I've tried a few things, but I never really stuck with it, honestly.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to talk about it, I know you left your job.
Yeah.
So talk about that
great.
process and the courage it took to chase your dream and all that played into that.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, like what album soundtrack did you listen to
before deciding?
Right,
because you had a good job.
That's right.
She had a great job.
I did, yeah. I was working as a manager at the Palm in Tribeca. It's a steakhouse. I was there for about 2 years. As a manager, though, like that's 60 hours a week. Like I really couldn't do that for too much longer. Working for somebody else just gets exhausting. No matter how good the pay is, no matter how good your position is. Like I was just at a point where I was just tired of going into work and having to be obligated to be at work from this time to this time, this amount of days during the week, having little time for my family, little time for my friends, little time for the gym, and like trying to build my business. I just got to a point where I was just tired of being miserable at work, and I was just like, let me just actually take a risk and just, if not now, then when will I ever? And for me, the pandemic helped me financially because everything being closed, I wasn't able to shop. I wasn't able to go out to eat. I wasn't able to spend all the money that I normally spend. So I was able to save up a bunch of money where it made sense for me to like actually quit and take that risk.
You must have a good support system too, though.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to my good people in Tribeca. I know Tribeca is a beautiful place in general.
I met so many dope people there. Yeah, for sure.
Kevin Love I was watching the Architectural Digest. Kevin Love got an apartment in Tribeca. Very nice. He keeps a picture of LeBron. Like,
where's he from?
It's so beautiful.
He's from LA. He's like.
Oh, he went to UCLA with Russ?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he went to UCLA.
His uncle was like in the Beach Boys.
He could have went anywhere.
Well, I mean, Russ is from LA too, so he could have went anywhere.
A lot of LA ball players
they stay in Cali.
Yeah, because there's good schools to play ball at.
Absolutely.
USC, UCLA.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
How do you feel? So, what's your take actually on like guys' perspective on when females go to the gym and they dress a certain way, and like girls get upset if guys are looking at them like how you said earlier, hulking. I mean, what that guy was doing is holding the ball game.
Yeah.
But like,
sure.
what's your like I don't know where you draw the line at like.
So as a female, I have my 2 days where there's days where I don't. Well, mainly now I don't wear any makeup to the gym, but there was days where I would wear makeup to the gym and wear a cute little gym outfit because you feel cute. When you feel cute, you're just in a better mood. You're excited to be at the gym. You're getting a better workout in. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So
Trust.
I feel like there's times where it motivates you to go to the gym feeling all cute in your cute little gym workout. But I just feel like men take that for them, when in reality it was done for the intention for the female, for the female to feel well. Right. And it's okay for you to admire from afar and be like, oh, she's cute. But for, when it becomes like personal, too much,
niggas pulling up on you.
It gets annoying. Because I've had females tell me like, I don't like going to the gym because all the guys are looking at me.
Yeah, and I don't want to do squats.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna just look at my ass.
Some people get really uncomfortable.
But to be fair, I will say this: and we were witnesses the other day. Sometimes there's some girls that just hog the squat. Like, remember, there was one girl who just.
Some people feel that way about me, I'm sure.
No. Yeah, fine. But there was one girl.
I remember.
I kid you not. She was there for 2 hours.
No, Doja wasn't there.
You wasn't there.
No, me and you.
No, she was there for 2 hours.
You trying to build a booty?
She was trying to. Why you didn't call me?
Nah, she was.
Well, we weren't even squatting, which is why we were getting tight. And it wasn't even like our leg day. It was just like, yo, you're not just being a.
Nah. At first, we were like,
how much you do that?
Working out though, or was
she was working out. Nah, she was working out for the most part.
Yeah.
We passed by, we're like, oh, who's that? But then we're like, nah, she's OD and all, like, and then some nigga walks up like, yo, how many sets you got left? She's like, oh no, I have like 2. He's like, all right, cool. So he chills, he walks back.
Sorry, I had a lie.
He goes, does whatever he does. He comes back. Bro, she did her 2 sets because we're standing right next to her working out on the other machine. We're like, yo, those 2 sets been passed. Like, my man needs to work out. Like, we started getting tight. Like,
and then you know what I tight about him? He started like trying to get to know her.
Yeah, what's her name? And at this point, I'm like, nah, she violating you, bro. She ain't gonna let you work out.
She's violating you. You trying to
yo, gym is weird. Gym is weird.
Yo, do you think that? Like you said, some girls just don't like going because they don't like when people are looking at them.
I've heard that so many times.
But like if you think about it, if a girl's going to the gym, you know already that the gym you're going to is mostly a guy dominated, predominantly men in there, right? Yes. So you're gonna go in there with your stomach showing, and sometimes girls' ass be hanging out. Some girls do that, right?
Okay.
Don't you think that it should? I mean, like, yo, isn't that expected? Like, men are gonna do that. Not to say that it's okay. I'm not saying it's okay. It's not okay. But shouldn't that be expected? Like, you should know that's gonna happen regardless.
So there's days where I do get all dolled up for the gym in regards to like a cute outfit, and then there's days where I'm just pulled up in like a big t-shirt, sweatpants, and like sneakers. I've had guys look at me in both outfits, so I feel like either way,
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. I feel like I try to instill in the girls to not be bothered by it that much ultimately, because you can't control a man looking at you or not. Granted, obviously, you can only expect for the men to be like respectful and just admire from afar. But I just try to tell my girls to just don't mind it, and I mean, take it as a compliment in a way. But obviously, if it's uncomfortable, then
obviously
try to tune it out.
You have to have time for like you have like people like just like you feel it like they're burning holes in you, like they're just staring, like they stop their whole workout just to stare.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah.
Like why? Like
being a female in this world is a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing.
When you're in the gym, are you like I don't know, maybe it's just us, but we're very like we always like to talk a lot of shit. We look at people and always fucking saying shit.
Oh, you better all the conversations we're having, we're talking shit about people that are in the building.
Are in the building right there. But as a female, when you go to the gym with your girls, like you're just working out.
It's
just straight gym shit.
Yeah.
Do girls do that to each other?
I really don't think that's a girl thing. I think guys just.
But then again, when I go to work out with girls, it's more so like professionally based, so it's not really like sit and chit chat. But I have worked out with my friends where we have more leisure time to be like, oh, haha, like look at that person, or cute outfit, or whoa, what's that?
Don't lift light around Brian. Brian is the first one to come at your neck if you're waiting for the bench.
I'll be like,
and you have 85 pounds.
I'll be like, yo, because you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say the same thing I always say. I'm like, yo, this nigga's like 200 pounds. How am I lifting more than this nigga?
That's
what's
a fact. Nobody.
I'm like, what's going on over there? Yo, get your weight up, my nigga.
Brian loves fat shaming.
Came out here to wild out. Came out here to wild out.
Brian fat shames, weight shames, power shames, lift shames.
Somebody nigga what he can lift has nothing to do with his weight.
Don't tell that to Brian.
Because if I was that way, I'd be throwing it up. You heard? That's what I'm saying.
So, what's your favorite muscle to work out when you guys are in the gym?
Upper body, chest day, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Monday, you know Mondays is National Chest Day, right?
Yeah.
You know what today is? Monday. You know what I did today?
We'll talk to him about it. Talk to him about it.
Well, we had this workout going, so I was putting up 195.
Okay.
So,
are you the type of person that you like to try to get your reps in more or your sets in more?
Depends on the day.
Okay.
You gotta do both.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta do your reps. Sometimes.
Yeah, go ahead, work out, God. Tell him.
Yo, don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging on this. I reached out.
Nah, man. Honestly, like I get all my shit from these two. So
Okay.
From
Okay.
these two particular gentlemen right here.
these two particular
So,
gentlemen right here.
how do you guys feel about leg day? Because I feel like men
I'll be skipping
really
leg day.
don't like men's day at all.
I skip leg day. They don't.
I mean,
They don't.
The important thing about leg day is that people get it twisted. The leg is actually the most important muscle period because it has the most HGH. So like if you don't even do bench, if you don't even do your upper body and you do strictly just legs, you're going to have a strong upper body. Like you're not gonna look like Johnny Bravo. You know what I mean? Like otherwise you can have a Johnny Bravo.
You know that there's a lot of people that don't know who Johnny Bravo is.
Absolutely.
And that's why Bobby is so strong on his top. Because he does so many stairs at work every day.
Let's not get into this.
Is this a jab?
I'm not trying to play you.
Is he trying to?
I'm not trying to play you.
It feels like a jab,
It
right?
feels like one, but it wasn't.
Well, you lift with your legs.
Right.
You're supposed to lift with your legs.
That's a fact.
But yeah, now there's a lot of phobia around leg days because people want to get the beach muscles. They want to flex it up for the gram, right? Yo, like for example, and this is
And nobody's
PSA,
flexing their legs
please
really,
don't
but-
do this because I'm gonna talk shit about you if you do this. Don't be the person to do bicep curls at the squat rack because that's just you're being a dick. Like literally, you could just go anywhere else and get it. Look in front of the mirror, do your little. But when you're doing it at the squat rack, you're occupying a space that somebody else could actually be using it for legs.
benching.
For somebody
I do
else
it
to
all
squat.
day. That happens
Yeah.
every day.
I know.
You know what I hate? When niggas they're like this when they phone. The whole time on the bench.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like, bro, I need to use that.
Yeah.
So then you start pressing. Yo, are you almost done? Niggas be
yeah.
like,
Yeah, now Brian loves pressing.
I'm
Brian will
I'm like, yo, what
press.
you
Worse
doing?
when niggas be like, yo, how many sets you got? I got 10 sets. Like, what?
Yeah, bro. All right, Rocky Balboa.
Like, what's going on here?
We got 10
Nah,
sets.
actually, I'm gonna stand here and watch you a
How
little
long have you
bit.
been here, bro?
Now I need to see those
Nah,
touches.
I need to watch this. I need to
Yes,
watch these sunsets.
let's talk about your business a little more. How did your mother feel with you taking this step?
Honestly, she was really supportive, and I'm really grateful for it. Like, it's so important to have a good support system. But she sees my vision, and she sees how capable I am, and she sees my progress, and she sees how I motivate people. So, honestly, she just really supported it, and I'm so grateful to have her, because if not, like, it's hard to have people telling you no in your ear and still do it anyways.
Right.
It's a fact. It's a
Yeah.
fact. But I would say this: if you don't got haters, you're not popping.
No,
So
no, it's not.
Well, it shouldn't be your parents.
That's always well.
Shouldn't be your parents.
Shouldn't be
It's gonna be the
parents.
person.
Shouldn't
It's
be
gonna be
yeah,
people
that's
close
just
to you.
that's just
But you're right.
But
Those
even
ain't
that-
niggas haters. Is gonna be people.
Yeah.
absolutely. So the more haters
Well,
you
not
get, the
our
more
gang,
value
not
you are.
gang shit,
Yeah.
but
Not gang.
not gang shit. But
gang.
other
But-
people.
But I feel like even if people don't see it, and even if people don't see your vision, you still gotta.
You still have to go for it. You know how many
see
people
To do it.
How many
Yeah.
rappers you
And the
think
checks
they
are
told
clearance.
them?
Yeah, exactly.
So do you have like an end goal? Like, is something you trying to reach? Like, what's like your...
Right now I'm just building up my clientele because I do want to open up my own gym. Like we were saying, how there's
Oh,
girls
the
that
girl-
feel
okay.
uncomfortable, being in like a man-dominated space. Because you go to any gym, there's a bunch of girls on the treadmill, and then in the weights areas where all the guys are hunking
the
and
hawks are.
slamming,
Yeah. So the
and
hawks are.
sweating. So it's intimidating for a girl, especially if it's like it's her first time in the gym.
It's definitely
And you know
not
the
welcoming
thirst,
for females.
the thirst is
Nah,
more serious
definitely
now
not.
because now the water fountain's off.
Yeah, literally. It was actually dehydrated.
The
Yeah.
water fountain's really off.
Literally.
It's COVID. I can't drink.
Makes sense.
Some niggas is thirsty.
So what?
Thanks, Brian. I needed that extra boost.
So what I'm building
yelling
towards.
for me.
Hey man, the club is open. You're invited. Any day you want to pull up on a Monday.
Yo, you see, you invited to LA like you had.
Yeah, that's
Just the,
about-
the
Wow, you
fitness
loving
part.
it.
That's
and
the-
you're-
Yo, he said as soon as I step in there, I'm repping it.
Hold on. So are you making this? Can you commit to 2021? We want to see your LA Fitness.
You won't see me at LA Fitness, but I will be working out
Where? Can we get a
in the
location?
crib.
We want to pull up.
He got a whole workout. It's a check.
Nah, but I will no resolution.
You say you're gonna be on a Zoom?
Like you said.
He said you're gonna be on a Zoom.
Come in my Zoom.
Yo, you want me to hook you up?
Nah, but like
I
you
got a
said,
service for you.
2020, put a lot of
2021.
things in perspective for everybody.
Yeah.
So I've been talking to my bros, Reezy, Solo, and
Finny fat.
and
We got moves to make.
2021, whether a resolution or a goal, it's just got to be a bigger, better year for everybody. Like health wise, physical, mental, spiritual. Everybody just got to get to what they want to do and
Get into
reach
it.
goals now because
Yeah.
life is short. So if you have a goal or a dream, she's a testament to that. She pursued it. She had a really good job and pursued it. A lot of us are doing these jobs we hate. I'm one of them. So it's just like if you're gonna do the career that you hate, at least have something that you love that you do, or make sure your mind's right. Like, if your mind's right, you'll be able to fight through the everyday thing, because bills got to get paid regardless.
Yeah.
So it's just stay focused on what you want. Stay focused on who you want to impact in life, because I feel like we're all here to impact other people and spread love and just, make the world a better place. Hopefully everyone's goal is that too. So it's great to have somebody here that's about fitness and about bettering yourself. And especially for the females, females don't get a lot of support.
Love my ladies.
We need to give them more support. These are the backbone of America, they can have kids. We can't. So
we need to follow up.
Damn.
boy
just had to say a little something.
That boy went off the dome. Just
You okay? Am I allowed to speak or not?
I mean,
Nah, I'm good. I can't top that.
Nah.
I mean, 2021, like we walk through the room. How you feel about your 2021 approach in Doza?
I got a lot of shit in store, a lot of things planned, because 2020, honestly, like he said, I mean, it's putting a lot of things in perspective, because you realize you were so confined in your home, you couldn't do anything. People saying what doing, you just realize, damn.
Your mind should have been racing.
Like, this shit goes south somewhere else. Like, yo, I need to do what I really want to do now. Stop wasting time. Stop giving yourself excuses or reasons to put it off another day. But like, especially for the fitness shit, oh man, I'll work out next week. Like, I'll do this next week. When every day in your life, like, there's females or males that have been body conscious or conscious about their body shame, and every day they want to do something about it, but they just don't do it. Like, it's all on you. It's all on you. There's no one else is gonna get you to where you want to be besides you. So it's literally, you just say, yo, I can just get up and just fucking do it. Like, it's literally all you gotta do.
Just like Nike, baby.
Fucking do it.
Just fucking do it, baby.
I mean, that's literally what it is. So like,
Nike, bro, for real.
My life is things that I wanted to do. Like, and as it goes, like, bro, it's everything's playing out the way it should be. In 2020 was a bad year, but it was also a good year for me in the sense that it puts a lot of things in perspective. Man, you really see where you're at now and where you want to be. And then are you gonna make the changes or fucking not make the changes? At the end of the day, that's really what the fuck it's about. So what are you gonna do about it? It really is what it is.
All of us here, it's time to get it going. That's it. Like,
invest,
just no excuses.
Definitely invest.
That's how you feeling, Ness?
I'm feeling about the 2020, moving to 2021. I'm gonna feel like I'm the one.
There we go.
There we go. Topping. I'm gonna let you know, 2021 was really popping.
What's really popping?
Getting that talk in here and Island Talk. We walking that walk. 2021, we're not even walking, we flying. Shout out to my dude Reezy. He always
BTC buying.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Feel me, dog? If y'all don't know what BTC is, Bitcoin.
But I will say this. Number one, definitely buy BTC. If not, you're missing out. And second of all, to go back to the fitness perspective, you know what I mean? Some people are out here just, they're tired. They're tired of being ugly and fat, right? Just be ugly. But don't be fat. Join the gym.
You can control ugly. Just control one.
Right.
Control one.
Listen, just stick to ugly. You can eliminate the fat.
You can't change the ugly.
You can't change the ugly.
Change the fat.
Ugly and fat. Just be ugly. You know.
Big Jess, how you going?
I'm pretty excited, I have to say. Like, 2020 definitely took everybody for a loop. I know I can say that. But 2021, I'm just focused on just preparing myself for better. Because if something like this came back around again, there's some people who was able to stay afloat during this, and there's some people who drowned. There's some people who sunk.
Absolutely.
In like 20 years, we got another pandemic. It's gonna be bad.
That's what I'm saying. There was definitely some people who was just holding on for dear life, and I just know I want to be able to set myself up for success next time, and I also want to make sure that I want to be happy doing whatever it is that I'm doing. Because I know this year I realized that I was, on paper, it looked like I was doing well, but I wasn't really happy. And now I feel like just being able to focus on what you're passionate about and focusing on something that makes you a better person as you're able to help others. I feel like that's more so my goal for next year than anything else. Not like a monetary thing, not a success thing, just ultimately just being happy.
My favorite things in 2020 was actually being able to put out this content with you guys. So specifically, with Black, we go way back. Since we got a championship together. Matter of fact, we won the championship today. Shout out to Final Fantasy Football.
Oh yeah, we won our fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Don't get sorry it had to be you.
Hey.
Oh, it had to be you. I hated that. It had to be him.
Champs, but so we always just piggybacking and being able to do this in 2020 manifested. Doza's been talking about putting this together for years. So the fact that we had to, eventually something that that started as a conversation at the gym, ironically,
do it moment. Just do it.
Manifests itself with a lot of work that goes behind the scenes to getting this together, getting us together, setting up. Putting these chairs away, the editing takes a lot, and just overseeing, certain little obstacles. It's a lot to manage. Reezy, obviously,
knew this nigga from the grade.
Know him since literally like second grade.
That's a Fendi.
So, like seriously, like 20 plus years now at this point.
It's a fact.
So it's to be able to sustain a relationship like that for that long is a very rare thing because a lot of people don't talk to people after like. Let alone middle school and elementary school, you lose a lot of touch. So, and then I guess I add on my little sazon dominicano to the mix, and it's just a great bunch of a commitment that they took amongst us for to really bring this together and to be able to provide content. And obviously, there's a whole lot of other people behind the scenes, but. It's something that we're gonna that I could reflect back and look back into like in YouTube like in 2025 and be like, yo, we really did this in 2020. You know what I mean? Like knowing how the internet is and the landscape that it is, it's gonna be something that eventually our grandchildren could probably run into an archive of this and be like, yo, look at grandpa. Look at grandpa what he was doing in 2020. This is how they were living. You know what I mean?
2035.
I like 2035.
Bro, like 2021, man. It's the year to do it.
It is.
Chase your dreams.
Do whatever you gotta do.
You got a living testament right here. Doza, he wanted to do a podcast, did it, went to school for it, manifested it. Me and that's what we do shit on our own. And we went fantasy. He got a new job,
That's
shout out to our supporters. Shout out to Evan, our editor. God bless you, brother. Yes. Shout out to Solo, one of our biggest supporters, always here with us. You don't see him, but he here. Shout out to Barbie Cave for hosting this, and shout out to Staten Island, man, because we really Staten Island brand.
Oh,
so you know that we gonna put on for the city. Staten Island made, raised, all that good shit.
And by the way, don't act like we don't see the little slander of Staten Island talk. We see everything. All right. But we let it slide because we little.
You gotta come out here to know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Cross up Arizona.
If you talking shit, you ain't been out here.
That's
some real rights out here.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So
Staten Island, stand up, baby.
Yeah, Staten Island. Then we do this for y'all. Staten Island, stand up. Shout out to Doza. Shout out to Big Reezy. Shout out to Big Jess. Shout out to Big Ness. Blackout.
You know what I mean? Certified Lover Boy in store soon. It's already gonna be the album of the year. It's gonna be the album of the year already as it is.
Yo, make sure you follow Jess. Give him your Instagram. Give him the way to follow you. All that good shit.
Build a Booty NYC. Make sure to follow me. I got you anytime.
Build a Booty.
2020 we signing off. Island Talk. We'll be back next year. 2021 we coming back.
Gang.
Thankful for my guys here. Everybody, shout out to everybody. Appreciate everybody coming through.
Happy holidays, baby. Happy New Year.
All that good shit.
Know that.
2021, let's get it.
Get your Kikito ready.
Mi gente, se cuidan y nos vemos el año que viene si Dios quiere. ¿Sí o no?
Yo, Jess, what that mean?
Claro que sí.
Yo, Jess, I like Jess.
Silent.
Oh, shit.